welcome to you, Sagittarius. Hope you've been having a really good week. We're really looking forward to seeing what Spirit has to say for you this week, what kind of messages we might be picking up, what has been on your mind. Looks like some emotion has been on your mind. And let's see here. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Fool, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So looking here, you have a very nice power card here. You have the Fool. So for me, Sagittarius, when I see the Fool, what the instant impression that I get is just a total free spirit, lots of enthusiasm and openness toward new things, toward change, toward brave almost, you know. You have the guts to try it, so therefore that also makes you brave. It could make you the fool, could make you a little silly, but it could also make you the hero, make you the brave one that's willing to try it. So I just see that being kind of like your motto for this week, Sagittarius, where you are being brave enough to try it. And possibly even on a repeating basis, because you do have some good action going on here. You have some challenge, emotion. So you have a really balanced reading. So I'm thinking having the guts to go ahead and move forward with something and having that positive outlook, like that sense of wonder, like I need to try this. I mean, it's something that intrigues me and I am willing to take that leap of faith. The Fool and the leap of faith, being strong enough, brave enough, inspired enough to take that leap of faith, to check something out, see what you really think about it. So with that being said, I would be looking at your action next, your Seven and your Three of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands, we are talking about competition and having strength to overcome a challenge. So exactly what we're saying. So even if the Fool, even if that leap of faith takes you into something that is not necessarily pleasant, not necessarily what you were expecting, that's kind of the thing. You're rolling with it because you wanted to experience this. You wanted to know what was up. So you have, and that Seven of Wands is saying that you have the strength to do this. You're going to go ahead and be able to handle whatever challenge comes at you because you want this experience. The Three of Wands is talking about the initiative that you put into this, the problem solving and the creativity that you put into this new endeavor is going to pay off for you. You are going to be successful because you have the guts and the brain and the intuition, putting all of that together to work toward that goal. You've chosen to make this jump and you want to make it successful. So your action is actually speaking very strongly to that. You really do want to make this happen. So then we have your Ten of Swords and your Queen of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords, we're talking about feeling like you've come to an okay spot. Like you have something on your mind, something that you want to accomplish, and you're okay with it. You're in a spot where it's just fine. It may not be a total victory per se, but you definitely feel like, okay, this has ended. It needed to be over, so I'm really grateful for that, and it gives you permission to move on, whether that be something truly physical, where like you have been sick or you have been kind of feeling down, feeling not quite yourself, but now you are ready to just let that go, get that sense of finality that you get from releasing something, really truly releasing it. So Sagittarius, what that's saying is you are really releasing it. Your Ten of Swords is saying there's something that has been riding you, something that has been that monkey on your back, been that little nagging thought at the back of your head. It's going to be released. You need to let it go, and it's finally going to go, Sagittarius. Let it go. And then you have the Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords, we're talking about perception, how you look at things, your objectivity. Are you objective when you're thinking about this thing? And yes, I think that's why you finally had this, why you had the Fool, why you finally are willing to embrace that sense of wonder again. Allow yourself to be innocent and not jaded to something that has happened in the past. So your swords are also speaking to independence, and encouraging and embracing your intelligence, really wanting to feed your mind as well as feeding your heart and your soul. So really kind of like that crux of intuitiveness, that crux of your spiritual being. So embracing that this week, Sagittarius. And then we have your emotional cards. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups, we're talking about flirty behavior, just really embracing what it is to be romantic. I mean, not hearts and flowers, but just like the fun part of love, the flirting, the initial stuff. So with that being said, again, trying something new, that makes me feel like either you need to strike out on an adventure, a romantic adventure, to maybe to seek out a new romantic interest, or find a way to make your current love interest seem like new. So just that flirtation in general, the really fun and cool and creative part of love. Not that the rest of it isn't great, but let's admit it, flirting is really fun. Especially when there's no commitment involved, you're just having fun and enjoying that moment. So that's what the Knight of Cups is saying for you. So again, some sense of wonder, some enthusiasm, free spirit, trying something new and quirky. So being open to that in the romantic realm. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So just love in general for you. But remember, the Ace of Cups is also talking about a new emotional experience, something new that brings you bliss. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. It could just be an ideal or something that you've always been very passionate about. Well, this week you get to embrace that. So really good emotional week for you too. So having the Fool being the only power card, it seems like over and over again within your week, Sagittarius, and in all the realms for you, you are going to be open to some new experiences. You're going to rejuvenate old experiences. So I just feel like this real sense of renewal is happening for you. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles as well. So every realm is going to be very well represented, very positively affected, and it's all because you have that attitude where, you know what, let's give it a try. Or you know what, I've always wanted to do that. Let's do it. So that attitude is going to help you in all your realms. So just keep a positive attitude and be open to trying new things, and that should work out well for you this week, Sagittarius, and that is what I am seeing for you. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.